Alright, so hi guys. Right before I go finish the previous video, which I said I was going to be doing Snowhead and Great Bay in one video, I'm going to be doing that. But this is going to be its own video, and I'm going to be talking about my multiplayer Minecraft server experience that I mentioned in the previous video that I was going to do. Basically what happened, I mean, I don't play Minecraft a lot, and when I do, it's pretty much, I tend to find like vanilla servers, vanilla multiplayer with no rules, no, plugins, just basic Minecraft, and that's usually the servers I gravitate to. My sister played on this server. You guys remember my sister. I used to, because I didn't used to have a Minecraft account, I used to use her Minecraft account to record videos. But now that I have my own one, I don't need to do that anymore, and sometimes we even play on the same servers together at the same time. She found this server called Cloud Vanilla. It's like a 1.8 vanilla Minecraft server with no rules. You can grief, you can do whatever you want, you just can't hack. That's the only rule. And no griefing the moderators and admins. You can't do that either. But anyway, she played on this server for a while now, and this backstory is kind of important. My sister is a griefer. My sister likes to PvP. My sister is pretty... she's pretty good at PvP, actually. She's really good with the sword. I'm very horrible with the sword. She usually gets like a diamond sword. And I usually opt for the bow. Like, I like fighting from a distance. That's my preference. But she's a griefer, and she finds servers that she can grief on, and she's allowed to, and they encourage it. So she griefs on this server. She joined a group, gained their trust, and I think she griefed their base, which is where she got most of her stuff. And by the time I joined that server, she pretty much was set. She had diamond armor. She didn't have enough for me, but she had diamond armor. She had a few diamonds, enough to make a sword and some tools, and I think enough for an enchanting table. But wait, where was I going? Okay, so yeah, by the time I joined, we were already making a base. We planned to make a lava castle, and she pretty much got it all started. The only thing I really added to that base was I added a garden and a chicken pen in the basement, but she basically flooded the entire landscape with lava, so you couldn't reach it, and it looked really impressive, by the way. It was like it was a stone castle floating in the air that was dripping with lava, kind of like curtains, like in a square underneath it, so it kind of looked like it was spewing lava out onto the landscape, and it was really cool. I loved that base. I was like, oh my god, this is so impressive. But yeah, she built that base, and it was pretty cool. And by the time that I joined, she was already... What was she doing? I think she got... Wait, did she? She got banned. She got banned when she was building the castle for... I think the moderator said she was fly hacking. Oh, but okay, my sister is like me when it comes to Minecraft. You guys know how bad I am. It is when it comes to like adding plugins, and like I don't even know how you would add hacks. It took me 2 months to figure out how to add Optifine, so that's a good indication of how bad we are with Minecraft stuff. So my sister does not hack. I know she does not hack. She would not know how, because I don't know how. So my sister did not hack, but she ended up getting unbanned, and this is a very important key piece of information that you need to take away from this. My sister got unbanned because there was no evidence or whatever. She got unbanned, and we were playing together again. Okay, so my sister ended up logging off, whatever. She wanted to do other things. I was still on the server because I was having fun, and I was building, I think I was building a nether portal at the time. But people were posting in like the world chat that they wanted a base, and they wanted people like a team. So of course I wanted to grief, and I invited them to our base. She was okay with it. She was 100% okay with it because it's hard to get to, and if we like stole all their stuff, they wouldn't be able to come back and get to it anyway. So I invited, I think, 2 people to the base, and I killed them as soon as they got there. This guy ends up reporting me, saying that I was Rice Spirit, who you guys know is my sister. And the moderator, it's a very bad moderator, and not only for this, but for more reasons that I'll explain later, he bans me on the spot for being Rice Spirit, who he just assumes. He doesn't bother checking, and that's why he's a bad mod. He bans me for being her, which I'm not knowing she was unbanned. So even if I was her, he still can't ban me because she was unbanned. So it's not me avoiding a ban. He thought I was a second account trying to evade the ban. So I ended up going to the forum and posting that, you know, I'm not Rice Spirit. I'm not my sister. I can prove it to you if you want me to. And I ended up getting unbanned 4 days later because it takes a long time for people to see your post and to do something about it. I ended up getting unbanned. So I log back in, and then the mod who banned me is online. I message him and I'm like, wow, why'd you ban me? There's no grounds for that ban. That was very inappropriate of you. And he's like, listen, don't argue with me. Don't fight with me. Basically, shut your mouth. We both know he made a mistake. He said that. Those are his words exactly. I'm not twisting it. I'm not paraphrasing. Those are his words exactly. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm taking a screenshot of that because, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be a moderator. And he ends up banning me right on the spot for X-ray. I wasn't even on for 1 minute and he bans me for X-ray. So I go on the forum again and I post how I just got banned for X-ray after admitting I took a screenshot of him admitting he did something wrong. I end up getting unbanned 4 days later again. By this time, my sister stopped playing on the forum, on that server, because she was done with that server. She was pissed off that I was getting, like, harassed because they thought it was her. She moved on to, like, a mini game kind of server that I don't really like that much. But she ended up moving on to that. But I still wanted to play on the server. That was a really fun server, apart from that moderator kind of ruining the experience for me. So I got unbanned again. And I logged on. This is right before I went camping, by the way. And I logged on and I was like, I told everyone online that I was getting banned for no reason over like stuff that, you know, is ridiculous. And people were like, wow, that's horrible. You know, wow, I can't believe he's doing that. And then, you know, I went camping. And then when I came, was not being insulting. I was just laying the facts out on the table for the people who didn't know. You know, that. You know, it's not, I don't think it's wrong to state the facts that happened. You know, I'm not twisting anything. I'm not saying, oh, this person's an awful person. He is an awful person, but I didn't say that. I was just laying out the facts. People can take away from that whatever they want. You know, I'm just presenting the facts. I come back and I was banned again, but this time the person who banned me decided not to list their name for some reason. And so it's just said banned by operator. So 10 guesses as to who it was. Of course, it was Bosscrafter 2018, the person who banned me. The other 2 times for, you know, it was obviously him. And I posted again on the forum and I laid down everything that happened. And I didn't even just post a banned appeal. I posted a report player and I reported him for this. And then he ended up deleting those posts as soon as I posted them. And another person commented, you know, wow, if there was nothing offensive in what she wrote, why did you remove what she said? That looks really sketchy. And I was like, I know, right? And I didn't post anything. I didn't swear. I didn't do anything that was against the rules. And yet my posts were still removed by him. Basically what he told me is I was IP banned and that the only way to unban me is for me to donate to the server, which is very sketchy to me that he was banning me for no reason multiple times and now I have to donate to the server in order to get unbanned. That's very sketchy. That's one of the main reasons I'm making this video. So if you get banned from that server, do not donate because I think it's a ploy for money, to be honest. I think it's a scam. But, of course, the person who owns the server ends up siding with Bosscrafter, even though he has no evidence of what I'm saying is false. I had evidence. I posted everything that happened as it happened over the course of a few weeks. And yeah, I still got banned, and it was totally ridiculous. And if you Google Bosscrafter 2018, you'll see other people posting stuff about, oh yeah, he abused his power on this forum. He abused his power on this server. He banned me for no reason on this server. You know, it's obvious that he abuses his power. And and another thing I forgot to mention. When I was making my post on the forum about him being abusive, he's like, you cannot reply to this. You cannot respond anymore. You cannot talk anymore, or else you're going to get banned from the forum too. You know, he's just trying to silence me because he knows what he did is wrong. So, you know what? Don't play on that server. Do not ever play on a server called Cloud Vanilla. Never do it. Because, you know, ordinarily, I would not go out of my way to bash a server, but this is so ridiculous. And you know what? There was like all the bans on that server were recently reset, but I'm still not going to play on that server because it's so fucking ridiculous. Do not play on that server. Here's a warning from me to you. Okay? So there's the story. There's the elusive story of my Minecraft survival server experience where I was abused, harassed, and basically tried to silence. So there it is. Thank you guys for listening to me rant for about 10 minutes. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share, favorite, whatever you want to do. I hope you guys like this little rant, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of my videos to come. Bye, guys.